Where are we going? We're going on a trip.
We're going on a trip.
Where are we going? The big reveal. If they follow us on Instagram or TikTok, they've already seen.
Yeah.
But anyway. You're not going to say it?
Oh, do I say
it?
Disney.
We're going to Disney World.
Disney World.
Oh my gosh. So, spoiler, I'm actually filming this once we're home.
So we've gone to Disney.
We've been to Disney. And I don't know if you make a single appearance in today's video. I filmed the whole getting ready to go on a trip.
Oh, you did.
And I don't know if you're in it. Get ready for a Disney Yap Fest, basically.
Well, she's our packer because she's really good at packing. I feel like I just like gather the items and then you pack it.
Yeah.
And you're really good at it.
Thank you.
That's why I don't make an appearance. Also, you're like a Disney queen.
I love Disney so much.
So you're the perfect person to chat Disney.
So it's basically a pack and yap video. We're just gonna pack and chat about Disney.
Yay.
Yay!
So fun. So fun.
Sometimes getting ready for a trip means giving teddy bears baths. These are so cute. My kids got them when we went to Disneyland because one of the people on our content creators trip had a Winnie the Pooh one and the kids were amazed. And you'll see a lot of Disney creators with these on their bags as bag terms, and all you do is you put their little arms out, they have like metal in them, and you use a hair elastic to like loop it to your strap, which I think is just a genius idea, which I'm gonna do. I am bringing these with us to the park, to Disney World this time, so that when the kids see them and inevitably want them, I have them waiting in the wings. So Minnie just got her bath, Donald got his bath. I'm going to now put them aside, pack them up, and bring them on the trip. So this is the chaos of packing. I mean, it's only a 5-day trip, but for a family of 4 to a very themed place. I am a little bit of a Disney adult, and I have no shame in saying that. Ears and stuff you'll see all around. There's like a pair of ears over there that I got the very first time I went to Disney, which was in like 2008. I don't know why, but I don't like talking about my childhood and like my struggles and stuff. I don't know why, but I grew up living in poverty. There's no getting around that. So I grew up the child of teen parents, raised by a single mom for many years. I have multiple siblings, and my family, I think, did the very best that they could for me with what we had. I wanted to say that the very first time I got to go to Disney was because of like the kindness of other people. I went to Disney when I was in grade 7, I think, for the very first time. That was because people gave us a place to stay, funded like kind of some of the trip. So we drove down in our minivan and it was a great vacation. I remember though that my parents, I don't know if you still can do this, one way you could get Disney tickets was by going to these like 4-hour-long info sessions about buying timeshares, and my parents had no interest in buying the timeshares, but if you would sit through it, they would give you Disney tickets. And I know that was like something my parents did. My parents, I mean, went into a lot of debt too to take us on this trip, and I'm very thankful. And I was always a kid who was obsessed with Disney. Like so many of the toys and things the kids have even now are like my Disney things from when I was a child. And I always wanted to go to Disney. Like, I wanted to go so bad that there used to be these infomercials on the TV for planning your Disney vacation. And you could call this number and they would send you a free Disney vacation planning guide.
Get a free Walt Disney World vacation planning video. Just call 1-800-515-2607 and we'll send you a preview of the magic. Find out how to stay at a Disney resort, where to have breakfast with Mickey, how to get into the parks early, and more. The video makes planning your vacation easy. So call now before we run out and make the dream come true.
I did that, and I used to watch it all the time and like plan what I would like to do at the parks. The Disney parks in particular are also kind of a special interest of mine, and I know so much about them. I get so much joy from just sitting down and watching a Disney deep dive video of like documentaries, educational content, podcasts about the parks, the history, the lore. I have been lucky now to be able to go to Disney fairly often, and I feel so incredibly blessed. Me as a child getting to go was because of the kindness of other people and my parents. Obviously sacrificing a lot to take us. But I am also going to Disney at the end of the month as a volunteer for Dreams Take Flight Atlantic. So Dreams Take Flight is a charity that takes in Atlantic Canada 140 kids from Newfoundland, New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, and Nova Scotia to Disney for the day. So these are underprivileged kids that would never get, I'm gonna cry talking about it, that would never get the chance to go. I know these kids have some hardships in their childhood, and know that I'm gonna cry. Some of these kids are dealing with medical issues. They have families that, you know, are struggling to make ends meet. They are living in poverty. Some of these kids are in the foster care system, and I'm so lucky that I get to take part in this day and take these kids and just give them like the most magical day where they get to just be children. And it's an entirely volunteer-led organization. I just think it's so beautiful, and hearing about the kids, like I've already done my info session, and I can't. I'm gonna vlog the experience, share it with you so that hopefully some of you feel inspired to volunteer with the organization. They have chapters all across Canada, and they take these deserving kids. It's amazing. All across the country, they take them to Disneyland, Disney World, and I think some to do Universal, and all of the money that they fundraise, that they receive in donations, goes to making this trip happen for these kids. The volunteers need to get to the airport for 2 a.m. and I think our flight takes off at 4-ish. I'm not sure the exact timeline, but our flight leaves first thing in the morning and flies us directly to Orlando. We get off the airplane, onto some buses. They take us to Disney for the day. Then that evening we hop back on the buses, back on the plane, back to Canada. So it's gonna be a whirlwind. And I just wanted to share about it because I was thinking about how lucky I am that I get to take my kids to Disney, and how, you know, it's just not affordable for a lot of people, and it's just not something that a lot of kids get to experience, and it's just so magical, and I love it so much. So I'm just really happy that these kids are getting the opportunity to just be kids for a day when they have some really big struggles in their lives. So I'm so excited about that, and that was actually not what I sat down to do, to chat about, but here we are. I don't know where to set you. Does this work? Okay. I've been to Disney many times. Disney is not just an amusement park to me where you're gonna just try to do as many like thrill rides as you want. If that was what you were looking for, I would recommend going to other parks that are like cheaper and cater to like thrill rides. Disney is like a whole experience. One thing I've never got to do at Disney is pin trade. I've just, I don't know, never done it. So I have this Disney pin bag. Actually, the strap too is for pins. It's so cute. And if we look inside of the Pixar ball, there's these little things to store your pins. My goal is going to be to get the cutest pins possible. I'm just gonna pin trade. Oh, you might not even know what that is. So something that a lot of people get at Disney is pins. I like getting pins. Actually, something that I'm doing is every trip we take the boys onto Disney, I'm getting them a pin that like represents their favorite character or their favorite ride, something special, and doing like a little memory thing for them. I'm so rambly. What is going on with me today? Anyway, I'm going to pack some pins from home to bring for trading, and these are some pins that I think I'd be down to trade. I'm not a Marvel girly. I am also not a Star Wars girly, so that's what those two are. I'm probably gonna end up keeping the Pixar ball, the Pride Pixar ball. I am also down to trade the Cheshire Cat and this Pixar lamp guy. I got him because he was part of a set and I wanted the ball. These are the pins that I'm going to bring for trading, and that's going to be part of like the adventure. So if you guys want to see pin trading in action, also I'm still not explaining it. So pin trading is basically cast members, other people in the park, or there's these pin boards, and they're all places that you can go and say, hey, do you want to trade pins? And you can look at what they have, you can show what you have, and you can do a little swapsies. I'm seeing it all over TikTok and it looks like so much fun. But I know that I'm probably going to end up with fakes, because I think that something that people do is they go to the parks and they're like scalpers basically for pins. They go with a bunch of fake pins from like Shein and Temu, and they take them to the parks and they swap out all the real pins for the fake pins so they can like sell the real pins and make a quick buck, I guess. I honestly don't know, like, where are you even selling those? But whatever. So pin trading! I'm so excited. I'm gonna start packing the kids' plane bags. So I will probably be bringing 2 of these. And this is just a toy bag full of things the kids either haven't seen or haven't seen in a very long time. I did let them pick out some things, like they picked out these Smashers, Dino Island, eggs, surprise dino fossils, slime, and a surprise collectible. Lots of sensory toys, stickers, mess-free coloring, more sensory toys, wooden needle, wooden animal beads, threading activity, some washi tape. I have some busy books that I think I need to stick the stickers on, so I have to do that. Oh, I got these at the Dollarama. They're so cute. So just some extra child-sized Disney ears, because I'm sure they'll lose theirs. Also, it's about to be Easter, so I went and I got these ice cream cone Easter eggs. I'm gonna stuff them full of little dino figurines that I have for them. And I also have these like blocks, a few little car things, some road tape so they can do that on their table in front of them. I have some, yeah, figurines, I think I said. We have like an inserting through the whole activity. I don't know, is this too young for them? This originally also had pom-poms. Maybe I'll do that too, I don't know. And then I was thinking about bringing these stacking cups too. I have to find the rest because I thought that we could do like sorting, we could build castles for our toys. I don't know. This is a lot of stuff, eh? So let's start packing. Sticking all of these on all of these parts is gonna take so long. Okay, do you remember when you were a kid and you'd come home from like back to school shopping and do a fashion show for your dad?
Yeah. For my dad?
I don't know, I did it for my dad because he didn't see my clothes.
Oh.
Because my mom went shopping with me.
Yeah,
that's what's happening right now. Allie just went to the thrift store and Winners
What a good
and got clothes for the
great
trip.
thing.
Although, is this anything for the trip or just you just found clothes?
Yeah, well, yeah.
It was supposed to be for the trip.
I know.
That's okay.
I don't know if it's for the
That's all right. She also got the girls some
It might be.
balls.
I got those at the Dollarama.
Oh,
I also got them Easter egg hunt stuff.
yes.
So it's treats and plastic eggs, and then I'm gonna stuff them and put them outside, and they can go on a hunt.
Oh, they're gonna love it.
I know. I should do it every day.
Yeah, you could. Also, how did you end up with multiple balls?
She's Snoopy G, that's why.
I get all the balls.
Okay. This is not for the trip either. But I thought it would be good for Osheaga or Summerfest.
Oh,
$9.
yeah. Oh, wow, that's cool.
It's sparkly denim.
Oh my god,
From
it is.
Zara.
It's sparkly.
And it was on clearance.
That's cool. Wait, they sell Zara at Winners?
Yeah.
Weird.
Isn't that good?
That's so cool. I love it.
I thought it was a very good festival outfit.
That's a very good
It's like
festival
very
outfit,
good.
especially because we're
It's
going to so many
sparkly.
festivals.
What a good outfit.
Oh my gosh, that's cool.
I know. So
I like
that's
it.
pretty good. Shorts.
Oh, shoot. I need jean shorts for the trip. I don't have shorts.
Oh, you have time.
I do, but I don't want to buy them. I'd rather just... I don't have jean shorts, I don't
I
think.
thought the same. My ones from like they're gonna be too tight.
That's my thing
Because
too.
I was smaller last summer, and I knew I didn't have shorts, so
Yeah.
I needed one shorts. And I like that they're not tight and they don't
That's
go
what
up the
I
bum,
want too.
And they're not too short. They look short, but they're not.
Yeah, that's exactly
and
what
they're
I
not
want.
tight.
Simon's.
I even left
How
room
much
for
were those
clothing.
ones?
I didn't look. $49.
Oh,
I don't like to spend money on clothes.
I don't either.
Once in a while, you have to.
I know. I don't think I have a single pair of jean shorts.
So maybe
Because
you
I
should go
gained
to
weight when I
Simon's.
breastfed, remember? And I never lost it.
Yeah.
Which is also fine. Your clothes are meant to fit
That's
you.
why I
You're
want
not meant to fit
clothes.
in your clothes.
Okay, this is for Epcot
Okay.
because it's flower and garden.
Yes, it is. Shut
A
up.
multi-purpose shirt.
Oh my god, that is
One-
so cute.
I thought that was perfect.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable.
And then I'll be happy with my outfit.
I love it. Oh my gosh, I wanted those exact shorts. I wanted to make
From
them.
Simon's.
Oh my gosh, and a matching shirt.
Set.
Shut
Wait,
up.
I'll have to wait till you get here.
Oh my god, I love
I thought we
it.
could
I'm
share.
so jealous. We can share it?
Yeah, we can share it as long as I wear it first.
Okay, that's a deal. Oh my gosh.
You
Because it's very
still
like
love
Minnie
it.
Mouse coated.
Yeah. And we have all those mouse.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I love it. That's so
yeah,
cute.
you can share anything.
Thanks, baby.
Obviously.
I'm doing something for this trip that I've never done before, and that is making our own ears. So Allie really wanted, let me set you here while we yap. When we were planning our outfits, Allie looked at me and said, I really wish that I had animal print ears for Animal Kingdom. And in the past, we have ordered custom ears off of Etsy. If you want something fun that they don't sell in the park, you have an idea, you'll probably find it on Etsy. And we didn't have enough time because we're days out from the trip and what are we gonna do? So I said to myself, Sam, you can make anything. Where I get the audacity, guys, I don't know. But I have the audacity to think that I can craft anything. And it has served me well in life. I've crafted a lot of things just out of pure audacity. Don't know where I get the confidence, but I do. So I said, I could make this. I looked at some tutorials on TikTok, said, I can make those. Ran to the fabric store. Like, actually, literally, I ran to a fabric store. When you buy Disney ears on Etsy, like, they can be kind of expensive. And this craft was so cheap. So I'm going to insert some footage. I accidentally only filmed it vertical, but here's a little tutorial on how I made some Disney ears, Mickey Mouse ears. We didn't end up doing it though. They turned out really cute. Here you go. I made us these ears for Disney, and here's how. They were actually super easy to make and super cheap. Here's all the supplies I used. A lot of it's actually recycled stuff and things that I had lying around the house, like this old pillow the dogs chewed. Step one was to cut out the cardboard to make like structure for the ears so they don't flop over. I just used recycled old cardboard that I had lying around, and then a candle to make about a 4-inch circle and cut out 4 of those. Then I went in and cut out the angle of the headband so they'd fit flush. You're gonna see I was pretty willy-nilly with a lot of this. I just cut out some fabric with about 1 inch around it. This part's important. When you're gluing, don't glue the bottom shut yet because you need to stuff it. I went in with hot glue and just glued all the way around. I did it pretty tight because I didn't want any wrinkles. But be careful because if it's too tight, it'll bend the cardboard. Then I ended up cutting off some extra fabric so the 2 halves of the ears would fit together better. And it looked like this. And then I used some of that stuffing. You could use anything, and just stuffed it until it was as puffy as I wanted. I wanted these pretty puffy. And then I just went in with the hot glue again and glued the bottom shut. This was my first time ever making these, and I kind of just winged it, but it turned out perfect. Also so easy. So then I'm going to go in with some hot glue and glue the 2 sides of the circles together. I'm going to hold them really tight so that the glue really adheres. But you're going to notice that there's a gap. So I went in with this trim that I got, or piping, I don't know. I got at the fabric store. I just found it in like a clearance bag of extras for 50 cents. It worked perfect. And then to glue them onto the headband, I used hot glue, but then I did go in and reinforce with super glue because I found they didn't stick super well. But this is how they turned out. It was amazing. They held up the whole trip. So these ended up being super affordable. I'd say that I'd say I only used like maybe $3 worth of supplies total for these 2 years, maybe 4. The cardboard, the scissors, the hot glue, the stuffing are all things that I had around the house. We bought the fabric, the trim, and the headbands. So I would say it only cost me about $2 each year. You could go to the thrift store and you could upscale some sheets, curtains, blankets, shirts, any kind of fabric, and you could make something really cool. If you got like a vintage Mickey Mouse sheet or something, you could make some really cool ears, and that's gonna be my new thing when we go, I think, because this was so easy. As you saw, it was so easy. Anyway, it was amazing. I love them. I think they turned out so cute. Another thing I did to get ready for the trip was get my hair cut. So what do we think? I think my bangs are too long. Also, this side, they just like don't style as well. Happy Easter, Moosey. Oh. Did the Easter Bunny leave footprints? Do you think the Easter Bunny came? Oh my God. Should we go down and see? What do you think, Rosie? What's this? I think the Easter Bunny did come. All right, cuties, are you ready to go hunt some eggs?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what we can find.
Let's do it, buddy.
Woohoo!
Easter Bunny come.
The Easter Bunny came, you're right.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, I see an egg. I see an egg right there.
Oh.
I see so many eggs.
Do you need help?
Oh.
Yo, you found 2 of them. And what else? And eggs. No way. Okay, attempting to do my everything shower before traveling. I do have a little friend if you hear someone. You want to say hi?
Hi.
I got my hair cut, if you can't tell. So I'm going to do everything. So this is the exfoliant I use. Smells like a spa. It's amazing. I'm also going to use this like contour tonic oil. I don't know what it does, but makes it feel spa-like. Just going to use like a super basic moisturizer. I think that I'm out of shampoo and conditioner, so am I gonna use the kids? Who knows? I have to shave, exfoliate. I'll probably do a little bit of self-tan when I get out. Moisturize. What else needs to be done? I need to do my eyebrows, but maybe I'll do that later. I don't know. There's something about going on a trip that I feel like a lot of stuff has to get done. So you want to feel like fresh, you know? Also going to use a shower steamer. This bag is all different scents. Let's see. Maybe. Oops. Eucalyptus. That's what we're using. Did you think you were gonna shower in peace? I did. Oh, I did think I was gonna shower in peace. I have an audience of
No peace.
of 4. You're 3. You're part of it. There's a child right here watching me. He's asking if I'm peeing.
Oh my
Are you gonna pee in the shower? Are you gonna say a single thing to the vlog in this packing montage?
I don't know what you've shot. Hi.
We're
Hi.
leaving on a trip
We're-
to Disney for 5 days, technically.
Well, yeah.
Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
So I've been packing. This is actually being filmed partway through. We're actually done packing now.
We
But
are.
I don't know if Allie is going to make a single appearance.
I am
in
right
this.
now. I'm making an appearance. I can tell them anything.
These are the kids' backpacks. They have
This is the first time they're bringing
their own
their
carry-on.
own backpack. Have they tried them on yet?
No, I haven't even shown them to them because I
feel
didn't
like-
want them to know.
The idea of having them have their own backpack is amazing.
But it's
The
not going to work well.
execution
That is why they
is
have these.
Not
So I can clip them on anything, on
'Cause
our
then
luggage.
being like our backpacks.
Yeah.
I can just foresee it.
But that's why I have clips on them.
And like I think they'll think it's cool to like open their own. We're trying to decide, do we check a bag this trip or do we just do carry-ons? And
Because I mean, family of 4 for 5 days.
we
Monday
could,
to Friday.
Yeah, we could have just put everything in one suitcase, took a backpack on the plane, called it
wait.
a day.
Sorry, I just looked out the window and went, who is that man in my yard? It's my brother.
My thought was carry-ons, we don't have to wait for our luggage.
Yes.
So we ended up doing that because we don't have a ton of stuff, honestly.
No, and getting your luggage at Orlando is always the
it's
worst
a
experience of
And
my
it's
life.
like a long flight that you did with the kids, and like the last thing you want to do is then
wanna,
wait for your
to the
bags.
park,
So
you know?
we thought the most easiest route, watch us have to check our, sometimes they're like, you have to check your thing. Board, we should not board last.
Yeah, so that there's overhead room.
So
I
when
thought
they
that.
say board, we actually should this time.
Normally we board last so that the kids have time to like,
Yeah.
run around and get their sillies out.
All the time we
But-
board like literally last people on the plane with kids. But I think we should take the children under 6 thing and actually do it this time because that would defeat the whole purpose of my carry-on.
Yes, if we had to check them. I don't know why. One time me and my mom went and I swear we were waiting for our luggage for
guys
like
waited-
2 hours.
I think it was 3.
it was disgusting.
You kept texting me being like, oh my
We're
god,
still there.
it's still there, still there, still there. So,
It takes forever to get your luggage.
I mean, it's
in
always hit
Orlando.
or miss. It's just like, I don't want to risk, since it's a short trip, having to waste like 3 hours potentially. That's why we didn't bring car seats or, we are bringing a stroller.
Need car seats
No,
because
we don't
of
need
the
them.
transportation and stuff around Disney. We didn't need car seats.
And we are bringing our travel double stroller, but we can bring
Mm-hmm.
that gate side.
Yep.
So we bring it right to the plane. You fold it up. Oh, stroller bag? I don't think we need it.
I don't think we need it. I mean, it's pretty banged up
And it was
at this
kind of
point.
annoying last time.
It is.
Me and your mom had to do it.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
pretty banged up by this point, so
Who cares?
I don't care.
Yeah.
If we were bringing our good stroller, I would be in like a hard-sided case. But this is just like
checking it. But this is like,
it's our travel stroller.
So my arm's getting sore. Oh, weak in my old age. Oh.
Okay, so what?
I better get the.
Think I can set you here? I'm gonna say, what did I pack in the kids' stuff, because you didn't pack them.
She's our packing queen.
Well, specifically for a Disney trip, I am.
It's funny because I feel like if I had a partner who was not a packing queen, I would be the packing queen.
I think so.
But since it's like you just like take it on,
I do. I don't even tell you. I'm just like, I'm packing.
Okay.
Yeah. So these are the kids' backpacks. Again, like Allie said, is it a good decision for them to have their own? Probably not. So that's why I have these little clips on them. So they are Velcroed on just like a little loop. I figured it's also multi-purpose. I can use this in any bags, putting them in the stroller or anything on the trip. But it just slides on and off, and then it's on a carabiner, so I can easily clip this to our backpack, our luggage, the stroller, anything, and it's out of the way if they're not carrying it. So what do I have inside? So each of the kids has their regular water bottle that they use. So they have their own water bottle, and then they each also have their own snacks separate from this big snack thing that they have to ask us for. And this is basically all the stuff that they just get. Like, I'm gonna say, here's your bag, you can do whatever you want with it. You know, like they don't have to ask. So,
Hi.
a little Minnie Mouse. I can't show you what it's in this
Let me go.
Breaks camera before trip. Outfits are out for the kids in the morning.
Tell Alex sorry.
This is our bag of all of our things. So headphones, snacks, water bottles for the kids, diapers or like pull-ups. We're really not bringing that much stuff. These are the kids' bags. So in them, there's crispy minis at the top, which they're gonna be so excited about. And then busy books, teddies. I was gonna show you everything, but now I'm not because it's already packed up. So traveling pretty light this trip. Not much to show besides the clothes and the Disney stuff that I showed. So I think I'm gonna leave you guys here. The next video, the next time you see us, will be our Disney vacation. We went to all 4 parks. We were actually invited by Disney. So thank you so much to Disney Parks and Disney World for bringing us and hosting us for this trip. I can't believe it. Like I said, when I was a little kid and I was planning these dream vacations to go to Disney, I wish I could go back and tell her that you're gonna get to go with Disney. Like, I just feel so lucky. I will leave you here and I will be back. We will be back because Allie and the kids will be making appearances from here on out, not just me yapping to you on our Disney vacation. So, yay! I can't believe we did this. It's so good, guys. It's so good.